Okay. Okay, good. Come here. You speed up. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a 2-month update on having not one but 2 kids in the household. So I'm gonna really give a recap of everything I've dealt with, I've learned, I've just things that, you know, pretty much I learned throughout these past 2 months of having a toddler and a baby. So giving a little backstory, Stefan is 1 year old. He'll be 2 in July. And Steven, he is 2 months. He'll be 3 months on the 24th of this month. So he was born February 24th. When we found out that we were pregnant with him, we were kind of nervous, you know, emotions all over the place, not really knowing what we were going to do with 2 kids, but we continued to pray about it. We, you know, asked God for really the guidance and really his decision on what we should do as far as our parenting and things that we needed to really like adjust in our lives in order to bring in another child. So we really just relied on God the whole time we were pregnant with Steven. And me, honestly, I prayed literally every day, you know, to make sure everything was right in my life to bring in another baby. So y'all can hear him in the background. He's in his swing right now. He'll probably be crying in a minute for me to pick him up. But anyways, and Stefan's taking a nap. He'll probably be waking up in a minute too. But anyways, so yeah, so right now I'm 2 months postpartum with my second child. And if there's anything in this season that, you know, has taught me, it's to embrace the chaos, the things that go on daily, and you know, with having 2 small kids. So really, I've been on maternity leave, and I'll be returning back to work in the next week or so. But during these 2 months, along with quarantine and the COVID-19 pandemic, it's really opened my eyes to really you know, enjoy family and the time that we have together. So that's what Steven and I really focused on throughout this whole time of me being off. It's really like bonding with each other, bonding with our kids, and just enjoying the time that we have together with them. And that's one thing that I feel I've accomplished during this time, you know, being on maternity leave with them, with all 3 of them. So bringing home baby was definitely a challenge because I had to adjust with a newborn and a toddler. And Stefan wasn't, at first he was just really getting in the motion of like having another person around, especially a baby who needed all the attention from me. So during that time I really like tried to focus on involving Stefan with, you know, being interactive with the baby. Steven and I both made sure that Stefan is always, you know, doing things that we're doing with the baby, and we always include him. Even when I'm nursing him, I make sure to include him in all the activities that we do, so that he won't feel left out. And Stefan's, since day one, haven't had that jealousy, you know, part of him, especially being the oldest. So that's one thing that I am really proud of him for, you know, not picking up that trait. Another thing that I had embraced was sleepless nights, because we all know when you bring home a newborn, you get 0 sleep. And when I say 0, I mean none at all. So I really learned to embrace like the sleepless nights, having the help of Steven. Even though I'm nursing and breastfeeding Steven, like I learned to, you know, not get so agitated, because it's like I'm not getting any sleep and all this other stuff. So I just had to remind myself, like, you're nursing for a reason. I just put positive thoughts in my head whenever I felt the, agitation or whatever feeling, negative feeling that I did feel. I always made sure to give myself positive feedback whenever I did feel a certain way. So I made sure to, not to get upset or to get aggravated so quickly. Another thing was embracing the change in schedules. Right now I'm not at work, so I'll be returning back to work next week, so I'm really nervous about that. Adjusting to having to wake up a little bit earlier, having to do things, really pretty much just changing my schedule around to adjust with having them both. But yeah, that part I really will have to adjust to. I'll probably make a video about that once I return back to work, get a few weeks in to see how it goes, because like I said, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm a little nervous. Y'all pray for me. I'm praying for myself because I don't know, I've been having like this little jittery feeling every time I think about me returning back to work. Plus I'll be pumping, so that's another reason why I'm like a little nervous, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, so but anyways, I did find myself much more thankful in these days of having them both. I've learned to like really take in and embrace was just pretty much winging it. Like, especially whenever we get out we're able to get out the house and whatnot. I learned to just really embrace the fact of like, I'm not gonna have everything perfect when I leave the house, or I'm not gonna have everything perfect, at all. Like I said, I like to have everything, like, before we leave the house, I like to at least have the house straightened up, clean, and all this other stuff. But soon as we start getting ready, stuff gets put everywhere, and we leave the house like I didn't clean it. So that's another thing I learned to just, kind of let go and, embrace, because I'm not gonna have everything the way I want to have it, especially with having them two. And it's like, if it's me by myself getting out the house, it won't never get done. So just pretty much having, like, winging it and making sure I have just the necessities that when I need in any moment that I'm with these two, or when it's just me and Steven. So these two really make me grow to a better person than I was before. So I learned a lot more about myself every day, because every day is like literally like a new challenge with them. They pretty much allow me to push myself to do the things that I want to do. And like I said, every day is a new challenge. Every day is going to be a different obstacle. It's like I'm learning something new every day about myself. I'm learning that I'm able to do certain things that I wasn't able to do before, or that I thought I wasn't able to do. So that's what I've learned these past 2 months, not just having him, but also having both of them as well, together. And I've learned to accept the things that they are, because they're not always going to be pretty much up to my expectation all the time. So yeah, anyways, so far, like, this whole journey is going like really well, and I am really excited to see Steven grow up, to be able to play with Stefan. Stefan's always wanted to play with them in all kinds of ways. So it's just like, I can't wait till the baby gets big enough so he can play with his brother. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for new content. Also ring the bell for notifications for when we do post new content, and stay tuned for more.